Hi, my name's Nick Tann, and welcome to my Fresh Music Fix. Artists from around the world send me their music. I choose the songs I like the best and put them in a podcast to share with you. This is episode 9, and I'm playing tunes from Project Overload, Black Sonic Pearls, PeaceTalks, but I'm going to start with Sam Scherdel, If We Danced, and you are going to love it.
Tensing up for the weekend, another one I might forget ends all alone and fades to black. Not thinking about the last train, I got the coins to say why not. With top low, I'll be walking back. But what do you know? I see you standing by the fire exit door. I'm halfway sure this could be the night that turns into something more. I'll wait and see. Moving on to Bank Street, down a dream of 50 bars, hoping soon that we'll cross paths. Drowned out by the splashes of half the students up in shots in fancy dress, being something that they're not. And off we go. The clock's ticking down, the last train's been and gone. And all I hope, this could be the night that turns into something more. I'll wait and see. And if we danced, I know we'd fall. If we danced, I know we'd fall. No. Bobbing up my head through this old liquor wave to see you were stood by our old street. But I've not got the gumption or the resourcefulness to see there's a chance standing right in front of me. But what do you know? I see you standing by the fire exit door. And all I hope, this was just a night that turned into something more. I'll stay and see. If we danced, I know we'd fall. If we danced, I know we'd fall. If we danced, I know we'd fall. No.
Nice.
Sam Scherdel.
Sam Scherdel. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Nick.
Good. I often forgot we really should say hello to each other, even though you've been here for an hour.
Probably.
Something like that. Anyway, that was Sam Scherdel. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's interesting because we've played Sam 3 or 4 times over the years, and he used to be a bit Springsteenish, wasn't he? Do you remember he was like the South Yorkshire Springsteen?
Oh, yeah.
And he's gone quite Dylanish there, like the old mouth organ.
Oh, well, yeah, vocal-wise, I was thinking more Rod Stewart.
Oh yeah, there's that in there. There's that in
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So good, but yeah, nice big production. A little bit different for him, I thought. Yeah, but nice. It was sort of like boppy along, swingy along.
It's a bit
wasn't
jolly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit jolly for me. I was also half expecting a da na 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 na.
Get it.
But
Get it.
that's, I mean, you know, from a songwriting point of view, that's gold. That is. Have that in there because it's just there, isn't it?
Lovely rich harmony, wasn't there? That where they all came and then he sang over the top of the harmonies.
Lovely.
Which was very clever, I thought. It sounded really nice.
Yeah, really, really nice. Great production. Lot of things going on. We've got a bit of mouth organ, like you say, and some bells, all kinds of things. I think we had the breakdown, and then it came back in again. I'd have done, for me, I'd have cut it at the breakdown.
Okay.
I'd have left it there. Boomf.
Interesting. They did an opening act at the Hull FC Rugby League Super League game last week. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So in front of the crowd there. So that's a really nice thing.
Oh,
to
yeah.
do,
I
isn't
bet
it?
the crowd would have loved that.
Yeah.
It's
Very good.
what we call a foot tapper.
Yeah.
It is.
And he's playing Donny Fest in June
Is he?
in Doncaster.
Oh.
And
Go on.
there's a little link because
Because.
headliner is James Bay. And where were we on Tuesday night?
Oh, we were at the Bedford in Balham.
And who started one of his gigs was started there was James Bay when he was a young
It
lad.
was. And do you know what? I was there.
Were you really?
I really was. I was there when James. I was actually playing that night when James Bay was playing.
As you were Tuesday night.
I was there playing the Tuesday night with my band. I might put a link up on the website for that. Why not?
Bloody good evening, wasn't
It was good fun, wasn't it? It's a lovely venue. But yeah, I played there, and then I think a couple of days later, as a friend of mine, she sent me an email going, "Oh, did you know that James Bay was playing there that night?" I was like, "Oh no,
Probably.
I didn't. I was, believe it or not, more concerned with me playing. I was having such a good time myself, but James Bay played on the same night. Anyway, enough of that. This is Project Overhead and Silhouette. beautiful. I love that. Absolutely love that. And I kind of shouldn't love it, or maybe I should love it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I do love it. Anyway, let me just explain something to you briefly. That wasn't the track that we were gonna play next, and it wasn't the track that we initially had for this podcast. Unfortunately, I found out that the track we put in was a cover, and I can't play covers on the podcast. I won't go into the details of it. Just can't do it. So we'd already recorded this podcast, and it was all ready to go out, and I was just thinking, oh, well, I'll just do the show notes for it, put the show notes out, and I looked at it, was like, oh, it was a cover. So I had to pull the track out, and I've put that track in instead, and then I thought, oh no, I've got to redo the bumper at the beginning, haven't I, with the intro? So I just did that. Obviously, you've heard that already because you had Sam Scherdel after that, and then I had a little intro, and then I had to bolt another intro for this onto the beginning of the Project Overhead. And so now I've got to talk about this for a little while, and then we're going to go back to the organised show, but we'll do that in just a second. So Project Overload, they're from the Midlands, and if you're not from this country, the Midlands is kind of like Coventry. Well, they're in Coventry, I believe. Midlands, blah, 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 blah. It's Emily, Callum, Joe, and brothers Tom and Lucas. There's loads of them, and they had a great 2024. They won some awards. They won awards, I think, and they played a great gig at the Godiva Festival. I'm sorry, I'm reading this. This is like days after we recorded this. I'm coming back to it again. And they sound like this. So anyway, basically, this song is a 2-chord song. Okay, and it's we've been down. When I first heard this, I thought, oh no, it's one of those, and it's like, oh okay. So what I mean by 2-chord songs is it does this. It does the same thing all the way through. And when I first heard it, I just thought, oh no. But there's something about it that I really liked. I really liked the vocals. That's Emily. I really liked Emily's vocals on it, and I just like the way it was all put together, just nicely put together. And it's one of those songs that I just try and get a little bit of. I get a bit snooty about it sometimes. I get a bit intellectual about the songwriting and stuff. And then after about half an hour, I'm going. And you go, oh yeah, and you go back to it again. Go, yeah, I really like that guitar. And there are lots of songs that sound like this. So that but that's fine. I like this, and it's really good. And all more power to them. And so they've also got a website which it's going to get bonus points for me, which you'll find out in the show notes. Now, while I remember this, what you can do for us, it could be really, really handy if you're listening to this on Spotify. If you're listening to this on Spotify, you can go into Spotify and you can rank the podcast. You can give us stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, or if you're feeling happy about everything, 5 stars, and it makes a massive difference when people are looking for podcasts. So I wasn't going to do all this sort of please do this and please do that, but this one thing, if you listen on Spotify, do this. It's brilliant. So the next track I'm going to play you is this is a great track. This is Black Sonic Pearls, and see, I haven't got my proper show notes. I Know Your Name. It's brilliant.
The sea under a moon, a haunting open night, the highway for mine, rolling wheels to ride. The day I tried to live, you stood upon my head to drown the fear and ease, a troubled heart to rest. Your words resounding off the sweetest euphoria, a voice so strong, oh how I long to hear. the mind. A burden and let's go. May you rest in peace and find a higher truth to hold. Though your candle has burned out, you say hello to heaven now. A voice so strong, oh how I long to hear, oh how I long to hear you sing your song. Seasons roll away, and body turns to dust. The man of golden words forever sings in us.
There you go.
Yes.
How about some of that?
Wow. Interestingly, very much at the start when we talked about the last record, that was the guitar and the vocal were perfectly in tune together. Perfectly mixed was right. And then it just went somewhere which I wasn't really expecting on that big sort of orchestral finish. It was a very 80s anthemic sort of thing.
Kind of, yeah. So I find that it's a really interesting piece of music. It's really well made. I mean, it's just really well made. And it could be one of those sort of songs that goes into an American kind of like country sort of, and it gets a little bit like that sometimes. But it didn't.
Almost went Eurovision.
Well,
with a big orchestral bit.
I wouldn't say Eurovision. No, but it didn't go American, and that's because they're from Czech.
Yeah. Yeah,
And that's
Prague,
really interesting. Prague's in Czech.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Prague, Czech,
So it's interesting. I always find it very, very interesting to listen to music, to European music, because it doesn't always go American, even if it's got an American feel to it, which it obviously does have at the beginning. That it's not, and it doesn't go that way, and that's something that I'm hoping that we will go towards one day. Move towards the music of Europe as opposed to the music of America.
Okay.
Not as opposed to, actually. That's wrong of me to say that, because I love American music, but it's nice to get a different slant on it, and that's one of the many reasons why I wanted to still be part of Europe. I never wanted Brexit.
Yes.
Because I had this sort of vision that like there'd be more of a not a melting pot, but more of a mixture of music to listen to. Because like when you listen to French, a little bit of French, a bit of like French hip hop is different from New York hip hop or American hip hop. But yeah, fantastic piece of music, really great. What is there anything else you can tell us about?
No, that's the Black Sonic Pearls, and they're from Prague. That's all I really found out about them. Really,
fantastic. So they'll be on the playlist, which I'm just going to announce now. Here I am. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So we have now got a playlist, the Nick Tann's Fresh Music Fix playlist on Spotify. I'll put the link up on the website, so that will appear on the show notes. And what that is just that when we play a song on the podcast, then I'll add it to the playlist. If it's not on Spotify, I won't put it on. I'm not suggesting that everybody should go on Spotify. I'm not going to go on a big Spotify rant saying how awful it is, blah, 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 because there are worse things in the world. But if you want to listen to a playlist that's been curated by myself, then it will be on the mailing list. On the website. I'm not sure if I can do one on Tidal. I was having a look earlier on, but something happened. I can't remember what it was. But I'll have a look and see if I can do public lists on Tidal, because I use Tidal as well. If you've never heard of Tidal, it's well worth a look at. TADIL. It's another streaming music. What
channel, but it's very high quality.
Very high quality. Whereas Spotify, we were talking about MP3s. We're talking about nice big fat files on Tidal. So if you've got nice equipment and you want to listen to some good music, then Tidal is the one. And it really does. You really can hear the difference. It's not like when you hear it on good headphones, it's like, oh, okay, that's better. But not very good if you haven't got a very good data policy for your phone, because it does rinse the data. It rinses your data. So that was the Black Sonic Pearls, and now I bring you Peace Talks. Just wanted it to play out. That's all.
Nice.
You like?
Oh, there's so much going on in my ears there.
Excellent. Good, isn't it?
It was, yeah. Very sonically visual, or whatever the word is. I don't know what.
Sonically visual.
Yeah, you can't have
okay.
that. But showed me something in my brain. I don't know what, but yeah, lovely.
Good, really good.
It wasn't what I was expecting, because I thought they were a bit sort of. They described as some of their stuff as hardcore punk, and I'm going, really? Is that them? Perhaps I got the wrong band. Are they from Pittsburgh?
I think you should talk about them, because I've got something completely different going on.
Oh,
here.
right, okay. Well, I just thought it was that bit of dreaminess going on with the vocal in there and whatever, and then the lovely sound underneath that. It really captured your imagination straight away. Some of the, I don't know what that was, synthesizer or whatever it was that was coming in there.
I haven't got anything from them.
Okay.
Or have I? They sent me this thing. They sent, a lot of people don't. If you want to send me music, or if you want to let other people know how to send me music, just email and put an attachment, an MP3 attachment to it. That's all you need to do. Don't send me a link to open something up. And that's why. And this band, they just said, "Oh, we've got this."
It's great. It doesn't really matter with the background stuff to it. It's just about, is the music good?
Yeah.
Great, and did we enjoy it?
It gives us stuff to talk about sometimes in between, but we can always find something to talk about.
We can. Yeah, the sun is shining.
Yeah, the sun is shining. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I love that. Love that. Na, 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 na. Sonically, it was beautiful. And they're from a country.
I think they're from Pittsburgh. But
Oh, from
wherever they
Pittsburgh.
are,
Did you find?
they're in the world.
Yeah. Well, I always manage to find something for the show notes, so make sure you have a look at those. In fact, I'll be putting the playlist up there, but also from the last episode, or the last few episodes, artists have been putting things up afterwards. They've been making comments on each episode, the one that they're in mainly. And other people sort of saying nice things, which is brilliant.
This is what we want.
It is what we want. Okay, so that's number 8 done, isn't it? Number 8. So to number 9. I'll speak to you soon, everybody. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I love you all. Goodbye.